Good morning student, myself Aman and I am going to teach 9th standard subject geography and chapter number 6. Chapter name is rock and rock cycles. So let's start with the introduction. There are three elements of earth. First one, atmosphere in form of gases, hydrosphere in form of liquid and lithosphere in form of a solid. In the Latin word, lithosphere means rocks and it can also be called a rock sphere. So in this chapter our topic is a rock and rock cycle. The next topic is a difference between rocks and minerals. Difference between rocks and minerals. Rocks are mixtures of various minerals or elements, or in other words we can say that a mixture of various elements or minerals that forms a less or more unit of the earth crust. But minerals are different from rocks. Minerals has a definite chemical composition. Minerals has definite chemical composition with its own chemical and physical properties. For example, coal and here granite or marble. Coal has its own chemical composition, physical and chemical properties, but marble and granites, they are mixture of all minerals like coal and others. The next topic is types of rocks. There are three types of rocks. Three types of rocks. Types of rocks. First one is igneous rocks. Igneous rocks. Second is sedimentary rocks. And third one is a metamorphic rocks. Igneous rocks are also known as primary rocks. Sedimentary rocks are called secondary rocks, and metamorphic rocks that is formed with the mixture of igneous and sedimentary rocks. So, igneous rocks further are of two types, intrusive and extrusive. Firstly, we will discuss about the igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are also known as primary rocks and mostly formed due to the volcano eruption. When volcano activity occurs, hot magma and lava ejected and flows from the weak points of earth outside the earth. And after the solidification and cooling down of the magma, rocks are formed. For example, granite. Further, igneous rocks are of two types, intrusive and extrusive. When this is a formation of igneous rock. Magma inside the earth. These are weak points. Weak points in the crust. Due to the volcanic activity, hot magma and lava flows through the weak points outside the earth, and when magma and lava solidify outside the earth crust, it is called a extrusive igneous rocks, and when it solidify or cool down inside the earth, it is called a intrusive igneous rocks. So next, Features of igneous rocks. First one feature, these are formed due to the solidification and cooling down of the magma. Second point, they do not contain fossil fuels. And the third one, they are not formed in form of a strata. Strata means in form of beds, in form of layers. They are whole rocks. They are very hard and water cannot enter or percolate into the weak points. And they are weathered by the agents of weathering like frost and rain, etc. The next topic is sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks are formed when pre-existing rocks are weathered by the agent of wind, by the agent of weathering like a wind, fast flowing water, and the weathered material are transported and deposited at one place and from the organic source. Then sedimentary rocks are formed. There are three types of sedimentary rocks. So first one is mechanically formed. Second is organically formed. Third one, chemically formed rocks, inland rocks, and glacial rocks. These are types of sedimentary rocks. Mechanically, rocks are formed by the various agents of weathering like a frost, heat, temperature, fast wind, and fast rain. Organically, rocks are formed from the remaining parts of the dead plants and animals. And the chemical rocks are formed due to the reaction of water and oxygen or wind with each other. Inland rocks are formed when sediments are deposited and collected and transported by the fast wind at one place or any other area. And glacial rocks are formed when the sediment rocks and the part of the sedimentary rocks are deposited and transported by the fast blowing of ice. The main features of the sedimentary rocks are that they are organically formed. They are formed from the pre-existing parts of the dead plants and animals. They are mostly formed in the form of layers and stratas. And they are very weak and water can easily enter into the weak points of rocks. The next one is the metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks. These rocks are formed under heat and pressure. Metamorphic rocks are mostly formed under the impact of heat and pressures. And second, due to the change in the texture and chemical composition of the sedimentary and igneous rocks. The main causes of the metamorphism is first one, volcanic eruption. Due to the volcanic eruption, when lava and magma ejected, then these rocks are formed. Second thing, due to the mountain bleeding, and it is also known as a orogenous process. And the third one, endogenetic process. Endogenetic process means due to the movement of the tectonic plate inside the earth crust, and with the contact undergoing water, these rocks are formed. There are three types of metamorphism. First one, thermal metamorphism. This happens when change take place due to the high temperature. It is called a thermal metamorphism. Then second one is a dynamic metamorphism. Dynamic metamorphism occurs when changes take place due to the high pressure. And the next one is the contact metamorphism. Contact metamorphism is directly related to the volcanic activity. When volcanoes occurs, lava and magma that flows, they can easily enter into the weak points of the earth and help in the contraction and extraction of the rocks. And the last one is a regional metamorphism. Regional metamorphism, when changes take place in the earth crust, in the lithospheres, in the rocks. So these are 4 types of metamorphism. The next one is the rock cycle. Rock cycle. Rock cycle, first one, igneous rocks. That is formed due to the melting of magma. The next one, sedimentary rocks, that is formed due to weathering and denudation, erosion. And the last one is a metamorphic rocks, that is formed due to heat and pressure, from both sides. Metamorphic rocks are formed due to heat and pressure from the igneous rocks, and from the sedimentary side, heat and pressure imposed on the pre-existing rocks, and then metamorphic rocks are formed. Igneous rocks are formed when magma melts solidified outside the earth and inside the earth. Then sedimentary rocks are formed due to the weathering, denudation and erosion. Weathering, denudation and erosion, due to these 3 terms, igneous rock means pre-existing rocks are weathered, transported and then deposited at one place in form of a strata or layers. So then sedimentary rocks are formed. The next category, the third one category is metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks are formed due to heat and pressure that is imposed from both sides, igneous side and the sedimentary rock side. So that is about the rock cycle. So in this chapter we have discussed about the igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, metamorphic rocks, their features and about the rock cycles. So the pictures, various pictures and diagrams are given in your book, in your chapter. You can observe the pictures, diagrams and thoroughly read the chapters. So thanks and have a nice day.